Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel, Maggie XX Tarot. How are you all? I hope you're doing well. Well, today is just a quick reading. I'm going to try and keep it to the 5 minutes. I actually had to pause that, and I don't know if I'm going to cut the first bit off because I was shuffling away. The cards were flying over here, the cards were flying over there. So I might just leave the cards there as they are and take them and cut that first bit out of the video. Anyway, where's the other deck? Let's just get a couple of these. We're going to just check. So that's been shuffled. I might leave that shuffling process on. I might just edit it out because it did take a little while. And like I said, I don't know if you've noticed from my previous videos, but it kind of flies everywhere. However, these ones are a bit more cardboardy, so they don't do that. Whereas this sort of material here is that foil. So anyway, I hope you're all enjoying the weather. It's very interchangeable here in the UK. It's hot boiling 1 minute and then freezing cold the next. So we don't quite know whether to put a hoodie on, or a jumper, or a t-shirt. Anyway, wherever you are, I hope you are well, guys and gals. So let's see. Thank you to everybody that's watched my previous videos. It's very much appreciated. Let's start again. Relaxation twisted then. Okay. Oh, fate flew out there. Something coming up in this reading. I've no idea what the reading's going to be about. So you've got the fate card. Coincidence, fortune telling. So for some of you that are going to readers, perhaps they're telling you the truth on the readings, or you may be watching readings frequently, or something fated is coming up for you right now, which would be amazing. So that's your first card out. Move them. Let's see, what's this fated about? No coincidences. Just remember, what is for you will not go by you. Good, bad, and the ugly will not go by you. Some sort of compromise. Agreement. There's some sort of compromise, reconciliation, or consideration. I'm going to put that back in because I'm more interested in what's fated here for collective. The saving card's twisted. What is fated here for collective spirit? Strategy. So something that's fated for you. Perhaps you're working on something. You've planned something and now maybe it's coming to fruition. Something fated here. Predictions, mind reading and planning. Strategic. Being very strategic here. Can we get another one on that? Somebody's furious about that. Let's just try to fly out again for you guys. Okay, mask. Deception. Right, what I feel from these two is somebody's being very strategic, wearing a mask, trying to take something that is fated for you guys, or something you're working on. They could be being strategic in the background, wearing a mask to your face, but strategically trying to take something from you. Work, love, life. We don't know at this stage, but that's what I'm being told. That's what I'm being told. Okay. So there's some sort of deception here regarding something that's been fated for you, and somebody is working very strategically to plan, wearing masks to take that from you. Very, very deceptive energy. What's that one? But you're going to have somebody coming in to bring in a bit of aid. There's a bit of light coming in here with the divine. I feel that's the hand of the divine here, stepping in to bring something that's fated for you back in. What's this strategy? We're going to get some cards, but in. Okay, yeah. You're the original. The origin. So whatever they're strategically trying to take, guys and gals, work, love, life, could be a partnership, could be an idea, it could be a job. Whatever it is they're trying to take, they're not going to have. What goes with the masks? Compromise, that's fell out again. Agreement, reconciliation, consideration. There's a couple of people that are strategically trying to take something that's meant for you here. Alright, because you're the original creator of something here. Agreement, consideration, reconciliation. Okay, compromise. As you can see here, there's more than one person here, women wise. Okay, I'm gonna get another one, just one more on that. Friendship. Whatever's happening here, don't worry, you've got strong friends, strong friendship coming in. At the bottom there's been a curse. Somebody may have tried to curse. We'd already shuffled these. Yeah, bottom of the deck, look at that. Worrying changes. Somebody's being strategic and trying to, or they have been, but it's not going to work out for them, because look at this. They're in this hopeless anguish and lack of sleep energy. Whatever it is hasn't worked out for them. Could be a King of Wands involved. Look at that. Behind that card, the Devil. Yeah, this is a very Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody that's got a bit of obsession, change, repression. Capricorn energy. Okay, let's move these over here. Right. First card we get out here is High Priestess energy. Trust your own instinct, go into intuitive, trust your own instincts and your wisdom, okay? Let me just get a few more. That's on fate. So something fated, the High Priestess. If something's fated and the High Priestess is clarifying that card, you're going to get it no matter what, all right? So with these two being together, I feel very strongly that her appearance here can suggest this is a time for you to definitely listen to your intuition rather than prioritizing your intellect and your consciousness, okay, your conscious mind. It's about your gut at this time, right? Because your instincts, you need to listen to those instincts and be honest with other people around you, because you do have several people actually wearing masks, I feel. Right. Some of you may need to go within after reading or listening to this, whatever it is that you intuitively feel right now, because some of you have got some sort of, it's to do with something that's fated for you. It could be past life energy coming into now. Some of you may be into that sort of thing, reading ancient spiritual texts. Please remember that everything, write everything down as well, is what I'm feeling with your dreams at this time, okay? Because there's somebody's trying to tell you something very important about something that's fated for you, okay? And just take note and write those feelings down, because there's something here about, I don't know why I'm getting that ancient wisdom by going within, and something that you need to bring into the now. What's with this A card? 10 of Wands. Oh, frustration, pressure, burdens. So some of you are feeling this energy right now. Could be after something that's fate has been, somebody's trying to take something. I just feel that. So what you're trying to manifest at the moment should be able to go within, to bring it into the now, to stop the strategic attacks, to try and remove something that you're the original creator of. You could be creating something right now, you could be drawing, you could be music, it could be art, okay? Because the 10 of Wands is like you're feeling very burdened at the minute. I feel that whoever you are, you're carrying too much alone, all right? And it's beginning to feel like an uphill battle here, as you can see in this, depicted in this card. It's almost like the spontaneity is gone from your life, work, love, life, and there's a feeling of just stagnant energy, I feel here. Say for example, some of you have got partnerships and or working on some sort of idea or creation to bring it into the now. Then if you're in a partnership, the partner isn't doing their fair share of the work, I feel. Okay, or it could be your kids, it could be your partnership at home, your partner, to bring something to fruition here. And there's a definite feeling of carrying this alone, but I feel the divine's got your back with this hand being held out here, so you're not going to be carrying these burdens alone too much. All right, so you need to trust that this uphill battle is not going to be forever. And if you feel like that spontaneousness has gone out, then you need to go within to get that energetic spark back, is how I'm feeling. It's about having a change of mindset, which is needed to listen to your gut, listen to your intuition. Perhaps even with that, I don't know if some of you have got a little quiet space, been able to get that 5-10 minutes to yourself to get these intuitive nudges and guidance. Yeah. So let's go to strategic. What's going on with strategic? Queen of Swords. Could be a Queen of Swords here. Libra energy. Could be Gemini, Aquarius, but I feel very much Libra. With the strategic. Yeah, somebody is strategically trying to remove. Queen of Swords is very, very... it could be a very hard woman that you're dealing with, or man, depending how you depict your cards or you read this energy. All right, so let me put these cards down just now. This could be a very stern person. This person, I'm going to give you a description because this person's being very strategic to block stuff coming in for you. All right. This is somebody that's had a very hard life. They've gone through some sort of pain and suffering, perhaps even a divorce for some of you, or that makes her quite harsh, but internally she's got quite a soft heart. But I do feel this is very hard energy, been through pain and suffering, and very, very protective of the heart. But in this reading here, I feel this is quite nasty energy that's been quite ruthless, is the word, ruthless. Okay, could be a mother figure that's overprotective through the experiences perhaps she's had in her life. Could be that you are a mother and it's your children that you're being overprotective at this time. We all know about bullying. We all know bullying at school and thing. It could be as simple as that. So this overprotective energy is very, very wise and very knowledgeable at the same time. So this person will defend whatever it is that's fated for them to the highest level. Okay, because this is a very wise person that can express and communicate what's best for all, usually, because they've been there, seen it and done it and bought the t-shirt. Okay, but in reverse, like I said, this person can be very cruel, overbearing and bitter. So I feel if that's an energy you have around you, then this is definitely Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right, I feel a lot of you are suppressing emotions, as the Queen of Swords tends to do, and these can end up, if you don't express them, as being sort of physical symptoms, just so you know. So with this in mind, with this and this, perhaps a Queen of Swords has been being overbearing, and or you're the one that's carrying these wands on your shoulders too much, and it's time to drop some of those wands. But I also feel at the same time there's something that you are getting aid and help for. All right, because something is fated for you. Now, so in respect that somebody's either trying to strategically take something from you or block something from you, and it's an air sign that's fated for you. and we'll continue to see what else comes in. Or it's just somebody that's overbearing and just kind of in this protective sort of mode type of thing. Let's get the cards back up. What goes with origin? I'm just going to whip an extra couple out, see, right? So we've got the Queen of Cups, total opposite to the Queen of Swords, Tower with compromise. And what's with Mask? We have the Ace of Pentacles. What's after that? Judgment. All right. When I get two or more women in the spread, there is a lot of gossip. We've got the Queen, we've got the High Priestess, the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. So whatever's going on, there's a lot of gossip surrounding it. Yeah, it's something to do with business, creativity. The Queen of Cups is really a healing and nurturing, kind and compassionate woman. All right, that's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But you have got the High Priestess, right? You've got the Queen of Swords and now the Queen of Cups. So there's three women here. There could be three women working together with these star signs to take something that's fated with you, because the end here is the Ace of Pentacles. But there may be one out of the three that doesn't quite agree with what's going on. Something, you are the original creator, or you're about to create something, and there would appear to be a couple of energies trying to take an original. I think this is very much business more than anything else. Energy, business, work, something like that. Yeah, because the Tower, if this route continues and this person's going to be hit with the Tower, they're going to be hit with the Tower, because even this card's got three in it. It's got a female, two females and a male, and the one in the middle is trying to compromise with the other two. So if these three people are trying to take something from you, then you have one out of the three that perhaps isn't agreeing with it. And if they continue, then this is going to go down this Tower route. Tower is very chaotic energy. Very chaotic. It's disruption. It's a shift in a foundation. It may be to do with your home situation, a house. So there's three people that can't come into some sort of agreement regarding a house here. Okay, Tower's going to hit these people, just know that. Whether it's to do with an idea, business, I don't feel this is a love reading, or home, or something to do with property, because there's something that needs to be broken down to rebuild. It's as simple as that. Or you stepping out of the comfort zone here, or somebody's going to step out of the comfort zone. I feel it's like a situation coming in for you guys and gals that you're going to be questioning what's normally feels a bit, well, put it this way, the Tower always follows the star, right? The Tower always follows the star, so, or the star always follows the Tower rather. So it's going to be diffused a little bit. I don't think it's going to be as shocking as you think, okay? So embrace whatever this destructive energy, and it's coming in now. There's a lot of majors. You've got the Queen of, the High Priestess and the Tower. Very, very important. There's a Tower situation, which, as we know, for some of you, it could be a spiritual awakening. But for me, I feel with this energy, it's very chaotic, all right? So embrace that destructive energy, let go of whatever it is, work, love, or life situation, and the truth is here, okay? So, and again, the Ace of Pentacles keep coming out a lot for people. A lot of gossip around this situation. You might be a lot of gossip around your work, a lot of gossip around how you earn your money. There's definitely a lot of gossip here, okay? Masks. People want to know how you earn your money, or you're about to earn money through some sort of sale of property. All right, there's a lot of people angry about that. You've got 3 people in this energy that I pick up here. So with this Ace of Pentacles, again, like finishing here, it's new job, new, it's a new beginning of some description. After the Tower, there's a new beginning. And again, I said how God was here with this energy, and this one was offering aid here. It may be coming in the form of, if you're selling your house, there's just this destructive energy in order to rebuild, okay? Some sort of energetic manifestation that you've been working on or doing as well. So you've got an energy of somebody trying to take something that doesn't belong to them, is what I feel here. Opportunity, manifestation of money. The Tower, maybe the Tower's already happened to you, and you might be sitting in this energy, but you're not going to be sat in that energy for long. Let me just check something. What is this? 10 of Wands is carrying all these burdens for long. Fury and nightmares. Conflict. There's a lot of conflict, anger, fury, chaotic energy over money and over property. Sorry, this one here. I don't feel there's going to be compromise in it, and there is definitely a lot of gossip, guys. A lot of gossip. Right, let me put all these back just now. I definitely want to focus on what is fated, what is coming in for you guys, alright? Let's move that over there. Let's work on this fated. So something of property over finances. This High Priestess energy. So with the High Priestess, remember she sits between 2 pillars, which is masculine, feminine, good, bad. It's pillars of strength. So you've got the strength to get through it. What's this fated business? What's fated? What's fated? Hold on. Oh, so there's something that, again, I feel there's something you've been working on that's fated for you. King of Pentacles. Because you've been solving sort of issues, if you've been going along in a practical, realistic way. And you're highly skilled with whatever you're building at the moment with the 8 of Pentacles. You're building something, you're creating with that creative energy we saw. Another one with that. Well, you've got 2 of Cups, so there may be somebody coming in to help build something with you, sort of an equal partnership. It could be business partnership. We've got business here a lot with this energy. Okay, let's put all of them back in. Give it a good old shuffle. Let's tell us about this Tower again. Something's going on with your creativity and somebody trying to remove what is actually ultimately meant for you guys. So just be aware of that, okay? Oops, I'll undo that again. A lot of gossip, a lot of gossip. 4 of Wands again. I always see the 4 of Wands as house. House move, stability, home, rest, cleverness. I did say that it may be part of a divorce for some of you. Could be separation to do with the home or assets there. And the High Priestess, if you go within, you already know the outcome, because The High Priestess, she's the guardian of knowledge. She's the guardian of her inner wisdom. Yeah, it's for some of you, you know, we get the Two of Cups. I feel it's more of a separation with 3 people and a sort of to do with property, business, that sort of thing. All right, can we start again? Anything else the collective needs to know? Oh yeah, 10 of Pentacles is just twisted, and the 2 of Cups at the bottom again. Somebody is separating, and this is a family. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. Or for some of you, it could be good news. It could be you are just coming into union. You're just coming into this stability. But with the way that the readings went, I don't feel that. I feel it's very much separation there. Yeah, 2 of Wands. 6 of Wands. Again, that's always my marriage card as well. A lot of people don't see it that way, but I always see that as my marriage card. Progress. You've earned every one of your successes. Okay? So whoever you are, they're not going to be able to take this without there being repercussions, as we saw there. So they may be trying to be strategic. They may be trying to be wearing a mask. And, you know, but they can't take what's fated for you guys. What's fated for you cannot be taken from you. Just know that, alright? Okay, let's have a look. Clarify the 6 of Wands, just for sure. Success. That was going to come out as well. Knight of Pentacles. The slowest moving knights came out, alright? So, the Knight of Pentacles sort of takes a methodical approach to creating his dreams. You could be masculine or feminine doing that. Okay, 10 of Wands is on the bottom again. This has been a very long road for you, carrying all these burdens and things, but you're going to be successful, whatever it is that you're working on, guys. Alright, so I'm just going to leave those ones over there, and we're going to get a few more of these ones. Anything else collective needs to know? Just remember, this is very much a time for you. Yes, somebody is definitely furious. This is a nightmare for somebody. And the bottom of the deck, justice is going to be yours. I know as readers, we're going along and I'm piecing this together for you as I'm going along here. But there's definitely a concept, an idea, property, or something there that somebody is trying to take. There's legalities here. But we saw on the bottom, you're still going to achieve. Where did those cards go? Where did I put them? Hang on. You're still gonna have this, though. Somebody has definitely been trying. They're having a bit of a nightmare now, unless this has already happened. Somebody's taken something. They're in legalities. Right, so let's reshuffle all of these and see if those cards come back out again. One last time. I meant to make this 5 minutes. I can't shut up. Excuse me. The Tower is a sudden shock. Legalities just keep coming out. There's going to be a lot of legalities here. And you are going to be the winner. Yeah. Somebody's stubborn. Some of you don't want to hear that. Either you don't like my readings or you just don't want to hear what I've got to say. I'm not sure which. Gifts twisted again. Confinement. Somebody, I've said that in 2020. I said it again in 2021. If they continued with some sort of thing, they would end up like that. So definitely something has been taken, but there's going to be a gift handed to you. Could be a house, could be money, could be whatever your concept is that somebody's trying to take in your business. But just know that's coming back to you guys, okay? Anything else Spirit wants you to know? The end is, as I stop there, the end is what is for you will not go by you. It's fated. Okay? Put that back. Oops, hold on. Anything else? Yeah, the conflict over this is outrageous. Confinement, conflict, protest. Somebody's protesting against something that's meant for you. Very angry energy. Work, love, life. I feel it's not love life, really. I feel this is more business concepts, sort of something partnership, business partnerships, some sort of investments. Curse. Compromise in the bottom again. Somebody has even done a lot of now I said there was a lot of tower energy, that conflict, that chaos, and this says on here catastrophe. In order for you not to get what's meant for you, somebody has been trying to curse what's coming in for you. That's outrageous. Clarify this, Claire. There's evidence of this. There's actual evidence of somebody trying to block and stop what you've got coming in, and they've got the cheek to actually now be in some sort of protest about something that legally that was meant for you. In the bottom of the deck, we've got good news coming in. So what's this evidence? What's this evidence? An idea? Concepts? Yep. That you're the original. Oops. What is that? Evidence. Daydream. Tell me about the evidence. Why are they being cursed? Well, you're being asked to go within at the minute and just to daydream. Because I don't think there's much these people can do. Something's scheduled for you. You're about to go on an adventure. I'm going to leave the reading here because I feel something is scheduled for you. You're about to go on an adventure. You're about to daydream. Okay? Because something is scheduled for you guys. Get ready. Stepping into a new... Look, there's indictment, endorsement, persecution, bribe, temptation. So there's evidence, like I said, of somebody being bribed and trying to curse and stop a blessing. This person's now in overload because whatever they tried to curse you with is now attached to them. There you go. Look at this right under there. Okay? Whatever they've tried to block and stop with your blessings and curse you with this magic, it's gone right back to them. Okay? I won't wish that on anybody, but when you start doing magic on people, just stop and block something. That we had the fated card. That is fated. Where's that one? Can't let me find it now. And they're using all sorts of strategies to stop what's fated for you. Using all sorts of magic and attachments. Now they're in overload. Now they're in confinement. Then that's not your problem. Last message, Spirit. Okay, last message for the collective. Family come out. Collective. Yeah. Last message, and we've got apology and triumph. I'm going to name this video "What is for you will not go by you." Okay? What is for you will not go by you. Apology coming. Whatever it is you've been going through, if there is legal issues, then you're going to win. Okay? You're going to win. Triumph. Victory, achievement, success, and an apology coming in, guys. Okay? I'm going to leave that there, I feel. Alright, so somebody owes you an apology by the looks of things, and you're going to get it. Alright, my loves, anyway, I'm going to leave that reading there for you guys. I hope you have a lovely day, a lovely morning, a lovely afternoon, depending where you are in the world. and I will catch you later. I was trying to keep this to 5 minutes. And went to 35, but never mind. Please remember to, if you can, to like, subscribe, share this video. Get this channel out there, because I'm trying to rebuild it after destruction with the tower. We've all had towers in our lives. So if you could do that, I'd really, really appreciate it. Take care, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.